I think it's an amazing process because we're moving from our traditional, in what we call individual supervision, where we meet with a supervisor once or twice or 3 times a month, depending what the caseworker is needing, to the group supervision, where we have the critical thinking of several people in the room, and we can learn from each other. And I think it's just it gives you more clarity around a case.
Three times a month we're meeting together as a group with our team members and other team members to discuss the same types of things, so high risk or assessments that we're stuck on, with a lot more heads there. So it's not just you and your supervisor making decisions. You have a lot more input and a lot more people kind of guiding you through it and helping you with maybe next steps or where you need to go from here, which is really helpful because there's a lot of seasoned workers that come into group supervision that might have different ideas than maybe you or your supervisor did.
The genogram brings the family to the room. It makes us aware of who's in the family, who is protective of the children. It brings to the forefront the fathers that sometimes we don't work with because we're having a hard time engaging or we're having a hard time tracking, and other kin that is available or friends that are available. Once we've done the genogram, we move into the cultural piece. What's the family culture? When we don't see the culture, sometimes we can put into our own biases of what we think. So that's a piece that I think brings a lot of wealth to the conversation and to our ability to know a family.
I think that this new model is going to help us work better with families, and if that means that an assessment is open a little bit longer so that we can help the family get to a better place or offer them resources, then I think that that is what we should be doing.
It stops you. It stops you to think. I think that traditionally we are under crisis at all the time, and there's a crisis with a family, and the first thing that comes to mind, at least for myself in many occasions, was I need to go place these kids. And now when I'm able to stop myself and look at the different components of a framework and see that I could have things be different, have more family support, go and make a more thorough and balanced assessment of the family and see what I can put in place so that I don't have to place these children.
This will allow the community to see that we're really there to help, and I think that this is a lot more along the lines of why I got into this work. I'm pretty excited about it.